Mighties will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much. Notice he stopped at the 18. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll toss it to the left. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Dropping back, it's Howard. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on fourth down from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Movement here from the tight end. On the ground, it's Judkins. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Got it in the middle, it's Scott. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Fast motion from the offense. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire 1st quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
Dropping back, it's Glagway. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. Oh, look out! The 10! Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Fires to the big fella. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Back to throw, it's Howard. Blasted as he lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick six.
PAT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is ultra-aggressive still in the first half. Got the lead and going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
From the gun, the ground game. Finds a little space. All kinds of running room. The tag. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Motion from the offense. They'll run it with the jet sweep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for a pretty good job by the defense.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ready, It's fourth down, and this offense is going to stay on the field and keep the kicker on the sidelines. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Release to the back. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Gators. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Good job on defense, getting a hand on it, tipping it up in the air. They weren't able to pick it off, but they do force the incompletion.
Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Howard. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch.
He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Trying to find his man on first down. Lets it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 31, Ohio State 7.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, man. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Last play is why it is a gift to have a short-term memory in this game. Second and long coming up. Oh, he's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, you create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide receiver shows motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Using his legs, it's Judkins. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch, called for and made. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Defense in press coverage. Now on the option. The Gators get it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And it's picked off. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. We've got a tie game, and this defense will try to keep it that way with just a few minutes left. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Corner's going to give them room. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. On the option. Quick toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance. I want square shoulders to the line of scrimmage, take the snap, secure the football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. These corners backing off a bit. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got the back over the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Going up top on 1st down. Touchdown, Florida! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Handoff from the gun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Still a little bitch. I'm going to pray for this game.
Linebacker
The white boy
shuffling
prays
around,
in
trying
the
to
game,
keep the
fucking
quarterback
pepper
from
root.
getting a read. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line
White boy
there.
prays for this game.
Looking for a productive play on first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it. When does panicking ever really? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing.